A very good morning and welcome to this late night, early hours broadcast where I'm going to prove again to you, as I always do, that for Nigeria to work, you need a lot of few things to make it work. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and my reason and asking so many of you to understand that Nigeria can never work. I'm about to prove that again this morning. The time now, as you can see right there, let me show you. This is the time, right? Can you see the time? 3:47 a.m. And this is me on one of the local bus transportation. I don't have to be rich. I don't have to have so much money, but I can be assured that I'm living in a system that is working, a system that guarantees lives of the people, a system that makes availability of the public transportation. I don't have to have a vehicle. I don't have to be driving. But because we are not in a system that will never work in Nigeria, that is why so many people are suffering in Nigeria for the last 60 years. The consequences of we not talking for a very long time is why so many of us now are feeling the pain. And until we put a full stop, a complete full stop, overhaul to Nigeria, millions of lives will die. Millions of people will die. It doesn't matter whether you pray. Prayer is not what we are discussing here now. We are discussing about a Yoruba nation, a nation that can change the lives of millions of people. It doesn't matter whether you are APC or PDP. Again, before I come out of this vehicle, and as you can see, right, this is just a local transportation. I don't have to be rich. Again, the time now is going to be just about 3:45 a.m. I'm going to come up on this bus now. And that means my safety now as I come out of this bus. As you can see, the bus is making its way out of this area now. It's very late in the early hours of the morning. So many people are sleeping around the whole place. This is another night bus, as you can see. And as you can see, you have people in there. The question we should now be asking ourselves is, for how long do we have to wait before an average Nigerian get a better life? Last week, Saturday, Boko Haram made its way and killed literally 110 people. And you say you have a government. How can you say you have a government where the lives of the people does not matter? Right now, as you can see, from this particular side of London where I'm reporting from this evening or these early hours of the morning, people are all over in their houses. They are sleeping. But one thing that can be rest assured is the guarantee of their life means that this government, the UK government, provide adequate security for everybody. It does not matter what time of the day you go around in this country. And as you can see, this is the technology. I have shown you this so many times. This is another one right now. These vehicles are being recharged for the making use of it in the early hours in the morning. And as you can see there, right? This is where the next technology is going. So when we say that Nigeria will never work, so many of you will not understand why the diaspora that understand that your life is at risk, you say to us, come back home. Where is home? We don't have a home at the moment. And when we say you should join the Yoruba agitation movement, you keep asking us to come back home. There's nothing like home. The home is shit hole. Nigeria is currently in a fucking big mess. And until everybody understand that the country can never work, we have literally mortgaged our life with the Fulani fucking people. Tó bá kúrò nínú Nigeria, Nigeria ló máa pa ẹ́. This is UK. This is what we are expecting if a country is working. As you can see, the movement of different vehicles at the early hours of the morning means that the businesses continue to operate, whether it is in the nighttime, whether it is in the morning. You don't have to have a protection of extra security to protect you. When you go to Nigeria, your life is literally in the hands of God, because that is the only thing we do all the time. We are calling God to give us security. We are calling God to give us adequate, protection, rather than asking, the shit or Fulani people that have held Nigeria for a very, very long time. And I'm going to stay here for about a few minutes, but I will be making my way again towards that side. And you know what is in that side? It is where the hospital is still operating in the last 24 hours, non-stop. Sherita àwọn tó bá ṣe tàárọ̀ bá ti lọ, àwọn tí night shift máa dé, but ẹ bá lọ nísinsìnyí Nàìjíríà, àdúrà, kò sí hospital tó ń ṣiṣẹ́, kàkà kí hospital máa ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n máa ní kẹ́ máa ṣàdúrà ní gbogbo ìgbà, wọ́n máa ní kẹ́ máa ṣàdúrà, rather than have a system where everybody, we have a better life, right? Rather than have a system that everyone, every individual in Nigeria, regardless of your tribe, regardless of your ethnicity, but we've not done so. We have literally mortgaged our life with the Fulani people, the Fulani nomadic people that do not think, they are not educated, they don't have anything more than trying to make sure that a Yoruba become extinction in that same country. And until we put a full stop to it, you are going to suffer. Your next generation is going to suffer. Look, we can decide to live in UK, in America, in Germany for the next 40 years. It doesn't matter. But the only reason why we are scared is our generation will go into extinction. Oh, Mantong Pebe, our generation will literally go into where we will not be able to ask ourselves why we never stopped it. Our parents refuse to stop it. It is time now that we tell you that the only way you can enjoy a better system like this is when we move away from Nigeria. Nigeria is not designed to work. And these are the people that colonize us. These are the individuals that colonize us. But yet, the system is working for them. Yet, everything is well adequate for them. But then what makes it different? What literally has made it different? As you can see, this is how we expect a country to work. It doesn't matter whether it is early hours of the morning. It doesn't matter whether it is late night. It doesn't matter how many times you leave your home. Your life is literally protected. As I move around, it shows that the system already knows Ibitimowa. There's a lot of cameras. There's security. They are patrol. So that means if I have any reason to call an emergency right now, it will only take 8 minutes. 8 minutes from the time Tibakwe emergency Lomadebibai. And I will show that to you now. As I'm going to be walking from this side, I have traveled all the way to come down here to prove again and again, especially if you're in Tewanile, you keep telling us come back home. There's nothing like home. A home where you don't have a good healthcare system, a home where you don't have a good education, a home where your life is at risk. And the government is literally telling us that it will take another 20 years before they fight terrorism. Why must it take 20 years? Who are those funding Boko Haram? If not the agenda of the Fulani people. Yet, everyone has kept quiet for so long, and it is time now that we start saying to the world that we want them to break up Nigeria. Nigeria needs to break. Whether peacefully, whether violent, Nigeria must break. That is the only way out. If you continue to support the Nigerian system, you are literally funding also the Fulani agenda against your tribe. That is what you don't understand. You kept on saying, oh, you guys are shouting too much. Again, as you can see, those are the system that works. These are the time of the hours that they drive their vehicle, especially because the country knows that they should not be driving at a particular hours. As you can see there, right now, it is safe. Nobody will hijack it. There is no armed robber. There is no criminal. There is no kidnappers. It is only in that shithole. And as you can see there, this is a system that is working. This is how you expect a country to work. But the reverse is because so many people have refused to talk. Those that have been eating and be part of the system that is not working. Eti join the government. You have become an APC agent. You are looking to become the next chairman. You are looking to become the next senator. And literally, you have kept quiet. You have kept quiet, and the lives of Nigerians now is at stake. They are now going to the church. They are going to the mosque to look for Igbala. When the system should be working for them, they go out in the morning. Their life is not secure because there's guarantee that something will kill them before they get back home. They have now relied on the churches and the mosque to become their next aim of giving them the welfare. Talk about this again. Let me show you. You can see that is an ambulance making its way to rescue someone. And I'm going to take you very close to that hospital. Go along with me. Once again, my name is Olayomi Koiki. And my joining you this morning again is to prove, as I do all the time, that that shit old country must break up. It will break up before 2023. We will tell you that the country cannot survive because the lives of Nigerians is at stake. They are expecting the diaspora, we, to continue to fund them. Now they will tell you, come back home. They will tell you to come back home. But every now and then, they will come on the Facebook, on the social media, asking for support for healthcare, asking for help for so many things. And you ask yourself, how come a country that is the 6th largest crude oil producer cannot provide you a good healthcare system? They cannot provide education. They cannot literally look after you. Why then do we want to be part of Nigeria? Let us break this shit hole once and for all so that we can have peace of mind. Let's take along with you again. This is exactly, I want to keep mentioning the time because that tells you that we are not joking. And I'm going to break up Nigeria. Again, this is the time. I'm going to show you the time again. Let me show you. As you can see there from my clock, it says exactly 3:59 a.m. Saturday, 5th of December, 2020. Once again, go along with me. I need to set up the other system. And they say, I'm going to break up Nigeria by fire, by force. Whether Nigeria wants to break or not, we will eventually have to break it up. Because those at home do not understand what it means to have a better life. Again, this is a church. Church Konienisi. That church is literally closed. It is closed because the people there do not have to pray to God 24 hours. They don't have to be in the church 24 hours before they have a better life. This is a church, as you can see there. And again, you can see the whole road is quietly quiet because it is the early hours of the morning. People are already sleeping. Most people that will be going up and down, enjoying their life for whatever reason they're out. This is a church, completely closed. Go to Nigeria now. You will see that every church is open. Every church. This is a church, as you can see there. Right? What makes this church in UK different from the church in Nigeria? Because this church do not rely on the people. This church do not rely on the Nigerians or the UK. And again, as you can see there, that is the post office. As you can see, they are moving mails that will be literally delivered to your doorstep this morning. Those are the royal mail. This is a system that we expect to work when we have a Yoruba nation. This is a system that should have been working in Nigeria, but it will never work. As you can see again, emergency keeps moving every now and then. This church do not need to pray before they have emergency. As you can see there, that is the ambulance making its way to save life. That ambulance is making its way. It literally has 8 minutes. 8 minutes, Lonnie. 8 minutes, as you can see there, to make sure that the life Tofelo save here, but in that shit old country you call Nigeria, everybody is relying on the church. Everybody is relying on individual to become their main helper. Yes, it's good to help people, but the system needs to work so that those that need the help don't need to call you in UK. They don't need to give you a phone call and say, my brother, I need a hospital assistant. I need an hospital bill. I'm going to work this way now, and I will prove again to you at these early hours of this morning that you don't need God to get to the hospital. The last one we did was you don't need a God to go to any education system. This time around, I am taking you on a journey to the hospital. Thank you very much. Good morning. I can see that my mom is still awake as well. You know, she doesn't seem to be sleeping. It's quite very cold, but it doesn't matter. This is to prove every day. This is what people go through. This is what we go through to make sure that you at home become able to survive. The system to survive is not allowing you to survive, and we must then break it up, because you cannot hold us to ransom for another 30 years. We don't have that time. Nigeria should break now. The international community must either come down to break us peacefully, or it will go the other way around. I'm going to take you around now. Let me turn the camera again, and then we move on. A very good morning to those of you that are still awake with me this morning. Again, remember, this is a church. This is a church that will not open 24/7. Go to every part of Nigeria, especially the southwest. You will continue to see that the only helper they have is the church. Let's keep moving. And that is telling you that until we break it away, until we break away, then everybody will not have peace of mind. Everybody will literally not have peace of mind. Once again, this is KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep as we continue to show you why we must end Nigeria. Right? As you can see, if I was waiting for a particular bus from this bus stop, it tells me right there, it will only take 10 minutes before the next bus arrives. Literally 10 minutes before the next bus will arrive from here. But in Nigeria, right, they have mortgaged your life to MC Oluomo. They have mortgaged your life for them. And that is why everyone wants to become a tout. Sherry, reason that she fẹ́ di agbèrò ni pé ẹ ti mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá di agbèrò, ìwọ náà lè máa control area kan. Bóyá Mushin lọ fún ẹni, bí Oṣòdì lọ fún ẹni, bí Yànàpájà lọ fún ẹni. Ìyẹn ló máa fi sọ pé ìwọ náà máa fẹ́ di èèyàn. O ní láti jẹ́ tout. O ní láti jẹ́ agbèrò. O ní láti jẹ́ agbèrò before you become somebody in life. But what they've done is Tinubu has mortgaged the life of every one of you in Southwest. You have relied on him rather than the system to work to help the people. He has become the kingmaker. We will break his bone, whether he likes it or not. Nigeria will literally break before 2023. I can assure you that. I have told you that it is not about, this is a spiritual warfare we are fighting. It's a media warfare, and we are prepared to go violent if that means to go. If they do not allow us to go peacefully, we are having so many options on the table. It's as simple as that. Again, I will continue to emphasize that the time now, from this side, let me turn the camera around. As you can see, the time again now says 4 minutes past 4 a.m. in London. Can you go to Oshodi? Can you go to Musholosha at these early hours of the morning? Can you travel from Lagos to Ibadan at these early hours of the morning? Can you travel to the north at these early hours of the morning? You cannot do so. Do you know why? Because the insecurity in the country is a total shithole. And that is why we are saying to those of you at home, let us end Nigeria peacefully, or Nigeria will become a burning fire. It's as simple as that. Let's go again as I take you into where I will show you that this morning life has been saved right inside the hospital. As you can see again, the boss is saying now it's got about 8 minutes left. 8 minutes, right? And if I want to prove that, I can stay here for that 8 minutes and the boss will eventually come. But I don't have to, because if it's in law, I can also walk. I want to prove to you that you cannot take this kind of risk in any part of Nigeria, whether in the north, whether in the southeast, whether in the southwest. Your life will never be safe, because the country has not been designed for that purpose. Once again, my name is Olayomi Koiki, and I'm here to prove again, as we do all the time, that the shit old country you call Nigeria, it's time for us to break it away, break it to pieces. If we have 15 countries coming out of Nigeria, so be it. Nigeria is a scam. Nigeria is a 419, and it is time now that we end Nigeria. How are you? You can see life continue to be peaceful. Life. This is why everybody wants to run out of Nigeria. Everybody wants to literally run away, because your life is being mortgaged by the Fulani people. So when we tell you that the country can never work, yes, it is very cold, but that is not the issue. Yes, it is freezing. That is not the issue. The issue is life for you at home is meaningless because your life is not valued at any single point. And we want to tell you that we must now bring Nigeria to an end as I take you down to one of the hospitals that is still operating at the early hours this morning. Hospital to share around the clock. I am asking you, can you guarantee that any hospital is functioning at these hours of the morning in Nigeria? No. Is any hospital working? No. That means, why then must we continue to say we want to be part of Nigeria? Nigeria will mortgage your life. You will not make it. Even if you set up any business in Nigeria, it is not going to strive because the system has been designed by the Fulani to fail those in the southwest and the southeast. They want to control our life. They want to make sure that you become, we become a slave for them. And that is the reason why we must end Nigeria. Nigeria is not working. A Yoruba self-determination is the only way out. A Yoruba nation, a Biafra nation, and an Arewa nation. Let everybody stay on their own. We don't want to be part of Nigeria. It's as simple as that. We are not interested to be part of Nigeria. Let Nigeria stay on its own. Let us stay on our own. It's as simple as that. But so many of you do not want to agree because you believe that Nigeria is still going to work. As you can see, right? That's the fox. Can you see that? Can you see? This is even more well respected than those of you in that shithole. That's the fox there. Can you see? Can you see that? Shithole country. And they say, I'm a breaker. And as you can see there, all people are living in their houses there, and it shows that the guarantee of life is something that is prioritized in this part of the world. How come a country that has so much wealth, people have been suffering for a very, very long time? People have been suffering in an abject poverty. Nigeria is the capital poverty of the world. Number one capital poverty of the world. So why then do you want to keep Nigeria? Nigeria is a scam, and it is time that we end that atrocity and we can save lives of the people and the next generation as well. If you continue to support Nigeria, you are literally supporting the Fulani agenda. It's as simple as that. The more you support the Fulani agenda, the more our lives is at stake. I'm going to take you now to one of the biggest hospitals that is operating 24 hours, every day, 24 hours, non-stop, with staff being paid, with people working there. But it is only in Nigeria that people are working, and as you can see there, the whole road is quiet, people are sleeping, but the motorway, the highway is still very busy. Do you know why? Because businesses, people are moving from one end to the other so that they can continue to commute for whatever reason they have to be out at these early hours of the morning. As you can see there, the highway extremely busy. Why is it busy? Because the economy will have to function. If the economy is not functioning because of security, then you are wasting your time if you say you are investing in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a home. Nigeria is a shithole, and we must break away from Nigeria now. We have to break away so that the next generation will not go through what we are going through. So many people have died trying to make their way into the Europe. So many people have died in Libya. So many people have died along the route because they are looking for a better way and a system that will make life better for them. Now, this is an hospital, and I'm going to take you around this hospital in just about a few minutes. But as you can see there, from this hospital, as you can see behind me, is an hospital that have everything. You don't need God. You don't need to call Jesus Christ. You don't need to call Muhammad before you have access to good health care. This is one hospital out of so many that are operating 24 hours every day in this country. And as you can see from this one, where we're going to start the journey, and I'm going to take you right inside it. You don't need any politician. You don't need any governor. You don't need to know anybody. Oh, you need to know anybody before you access good health care. You don't need to be, the friends of Bola Tinubu, Bola Shagaya, and all these 419. You don't need to know anybody before. You don't need any letter. It is only in Nigeria you are looking for a letter, for someone to give you a letter so that you can have access to good hospital. I'm going to take you right inside, and I will tell you again, at these early hours of this morning, Nigeria will never work because these are the reason why so many lives is at stake, in that shithole country. Once again, as you can see there, this is one hospital running 24 hours. Right there. Can you see that? Right? Not Middlesex University Hospital, where we have traveled all the way down to make you aware again at these early hours of the morning. Right in this hospital, lives have been saved, and right outside it, as you can see, people are still moving around as well. This is why so many people are saying enough is enough. As you can see there, that is the pedestrian entrance right there. Okay? Can you see? Right? Not Middlesex Hospital, right? And they've got you there, the vehicle entrance, which is this way, and the pedestrian entrance, which is this way. I'm going to come back again onto the main road here, but we're going to go through the other side. But for now, we're going to travel into this part of this hospital right from here. Once again, my name is Olayomi Koiki, and it's KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. So we're going to go now and then start making our way. As you can see, maternity unit, the main hospital, pedestrian only. Right there, drop-off point. Every signature of any sign is also to tell those that are coming into this hospital, you don't need anybody to tell you anything. You don't need anything. And as you can see, right, when we tell you that technology is what is being used, as somebody is sleeping, automatic number plate recognition now in operation 24 hours. And this is what we are saying to you, that Nigeria can never work. It is not expected to work. It is not designed to work. Let us end it. And these are part of what you will enjoy in this kind of hospital, as you can see there, right? They have the maternity unit, they have the main building, they have the pathology, they have the pondemion, they have that, they have the tower, and they have everything in this hospital right there, as you can see, right? As you can see there. So we're going to walk now into the hospital. Every section of the hospital is also well secured because there's a security camera that monitors those inside and within the premises of the hospital. How then are you saying to me that we need God? Do you need God? Do you literally need God? You don't need God before you have access to good health care. Oh, need láti máa ṣàdúrà kankan lọ títí. Ṣàdúrà and ṣàmì means that when you get to this hospital, your only prayer is God should allow the hospital to have the necessary equipment. It is only in Nigeria that you don't have gas. People get to the hospital and there's no gas for them to breathe. People get to the hospital and the mother died because they are asking the parent to go and bring money before they have access to quality maternity unit. Maternity unit that is meant to be there. When all these things were operational, when we have the regional government, it was functioning. University of Ibadan was functioning. How come now, 20 years later, 30 years later, 40 years later, àwọn ogun ọ̀run á bá yín jà? Gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ pé àní kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà, àwọn ogun ọ̀run á bá yín jà. Bá ṣe ń pariwo ní wákàtí ní òru, lọ́gọ̀jọ́ òru èní. As you can see, delivery, right? Can you see? Delivery there, making its way to bring healthcare system for the people. Again, as I show you the time, like I was saying earlier on, this is 4:15 a.m. Saturday, the 5th of December, 2020. You don't need God to have access. Anyone in any part of the world that said Nigeria will not break, the heaven will make you die before that 2023. I pray so, because you are literally saying that Nigeria is good for you and it's good for the people there, knowing that people cannot even have access to quality of healthcare system. Why then are you praying that we should keep Nigeria? Why do we keep Nigeria? What is the purpose of keeping Nigeria? Let me explain. You don't need to keep Nigeria. Nigeria is not going to work. The Fulani have mortgaged everybody's life. Your life is in the hands of the Fulani. This is an hospital. This is what happened when you are sick. This is what happened when your wife wants to give birth. This is what happened when any illness that wants to kill you, you are meant to go to the hospital. You don't need to go to God in the Christ of Jesus Christ. You don't need to go to God in the Muhammad of Islam. You don't need to go to God in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, they have good healthcare system where people go every year for pilgrimage. In Jerusalem, they have good healthcare system where people go for pilgrimage. How come in Nigeria, a country that has vast amount of resources, people cannot have access to quality healthcare? How come then you have to go to church, you have to go to Kerubu, you have to go to Pentecost, you have to go to Anglican? Every part of the country is in a mess. for the last 60 years. 60 years of mystery. 60 years of people keeping our people in abject poverty. It is time that we say enough is enough. Let us break peacefully. Let everybody keep their resources so that we can take care of our lives, of our people. I can take care of the people in the Yoruba land. They can take care of people in Arewa. They can take care of people in Southeast. We don't have to be together before we make Nigeria work. It is not going to work. We are all different. I am a Yoruba man. A Yoruba man means I want to become a more Yoruba, and I want to think about Yoruba first. America think about American first before any other part of the world. UK citizen must be think first before any other part of the world. A German citizen do not need to consult anybody before they have access to good health care. And this is how they have mortgaged the lives of our people at home. Our people at home have been mortgaged, and they keep calling God every day. They have been calling God for 60 bloody years, and yet no God is coming down. The God that you are shouting, look at the heaven, look at the star. Can you see that? That's the moon, right? That's the moon there. You don't need God before you have all this system working. The system is meant to be there to keep you alive, but it is a reverse way in Nigeria. The system is not going to work because the system is part of the reason why you are all dying every flipping day. Let's go around again. Once again, a very good morning to those of you that have joined. And as you can see, continue to look at it. This is a car park, right? Every car here is secured. Every patient that is inside this hospital is well secured, and they must make sure that nobody dies. Every life that goes into the hospital, they will try every possible best to make sure that nobody dies. And I'm going to be taking you around, slowly, but I want to show you a few things before we go inside. Again, they have different things. So many of you are dying. Your parents are dying because they don't have access to good eye screening. For years, right? For years, you have been calling God, praying for that eyes. You don't need God to pray for that eyes. Your eyes is meant to be taken care of in an hospital, not inside the church. Your eyes is meant to be taken care of in the hospital, not inside the mosque. You have been going to the mosque for 60 years. Yet, you don't have any good eye at all, eyesight. Your eyesight have become bad that you are calling God every now and then. God is not going to come down. God wants you to have a system that is working, where you can be taken care of right inside your hospital, and you don't need to pray. Prayer is not the key to have good health care. Let's move again into the accident and emergency. I will not be able to go inside, but I will show you the operation of how things is happening from outside. Again, as you can see there, that is the accident and emergency unit, which is leading you to say you don't need to be calling on God when you have accident. They will bring you down here. They will do everything within the power that they have. They will bring all the best resources to keep you alive. They will pray only to make sure that they have the system that is working by training people already. It is only in Nigeria that people are not trained. People don't have good health care, and you continue to call on God. Stop calling that God. God is upset already with that shit-hole country. Once again, this is Nigeria that says we should keep Nigeria. You are also 419. Any diaspora, I keep saying it, that is telling us that we should keep Nigeria, you must start asking them to come back home, because these are the systems that they enjoy every day when their children are sick. When they are sick, but they tell you to continue to manage the politician, the 419 politician that is not going to give you a better life. Once again, every direction, as you can see, we are moving towards the building. We've literally left the maternity unit on that side. You don't need God. Calling God every day. God is already upset with that shit-hole country. Once again, my name is Olayomi Koiki. And it's coming up to exactly a few minutes past 4 a.m. as I take you to the healthcare system that is working, and not the one on the other way that stopped working in the last 60 years. Nigeria stopped working in the last 60 years. Once again, as you can see from outside, even though I don't have access to go inside at the moment, you can see the cleanliness from outside. That tells you that people are working around the clock to keep that hospital floating. People are being paid to keep that hospital floating. And this is the maternity unit. Ibiti Omotima Bimo. This is the maternity unit. This is where a mother is meant to give birth. And as you can see there, This is the maternity unit. But you now, you are waiting for the politician to keep you afloat. Nigeria must break. That is the only way out. And as you can see, beautiful trees, right? This again is an hospital. The security, everything is working. And this minute, different units. That is the building for the maternity. Oh, need Latin anybody. You don't need to call anybody before you have access to all these beautiful places. And the technology is there. The technology is there. I don't even know what this one is. But let me just show you. Part of the TIC Out mobile group. Different things are being brought here, to make sure that lives is become safe for the people. But you now, you are waiting for God to scan you inside. Right? As you can see there. This is another unit. Different unit, different things. They bring it down here. They make sure it's working. They don't need generator. As if we are all mad. We have allowed the Fulani to capture us. It is time now that we hand this Fulani that has become problem for us. Fulani do not understand all these things. They are not interested in all these things. And this is why we must say enough is enough. Let us break away. Let us go out of this shit old country called Nigeria. It's as simple as that. And we can do so if we continue to create this kind of awareness. Once again, let me show you the time. I keep showing you the time so that you know that it is still very early hours of the morning. Let me turn the camera around again. As you can see, 4:23 a.m. in London. I don't need any God before I go have good health care. I don't need to call any God before anybody is well taken care of. Once again, let us move into the building from outside, and I'll show you that life is being well taken care of. People are working. Do you know how many people that are Yorubas that are working here? Do you know how many people that are Igbo working here? You will never see an Hausa man that is here working. And as you can see, the hospital is still in operation 24 hours. And this is to tell you that you don't need that God before you have access to good health care. Once again, a very good morning and welcome as I take you around into the hospital to show and prove again and again that Nigeria is not worth dying for. Stop praying for Nigeria. You can see all the staff making their way there. Those are the nice staff, well paid, well taken care of. But it is a reverse way in Nigeria. Nigeria is not going to work. It's a shit. Oh, I'm showing the people how our system works. Our country is meant to be. Nigeria has so much oil. Our people are dying every day. I'm a journalist. Our people die every day because they don't have access to good health care. They don't have access to good system, welfare. But they are praying to God. Every day they go, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, Jesus. No, you don't need all that. You don't need all that. You just have a system that works. Thank you very much, my brother. Do you see that? This is what we are telling you. This again says, I wish people wouldn't smoke outside the hospital. It will make the working environment much more pleasant. Everything must work, but it's the reverse way in Nigeria. It is not designed to work. The Fulani are nomadic. They don't care about all these things I'm showing you. So why then do you want to be part of that system? How come you want us to continue to be part of these people that do not care and have value for life? And when people you only value for life, the Fulani do not have value for life. If they have value for life, 60 years with the conjunction of some their 419 Yoruba people and some Igbo people, they have literally converted everybody to run away from the country. But this time around, we want to take back what belongs to us as people. And enough is enough. I'm going to take you now back outside, right? Which I'm going to be taking you around the emergency unit that is coming this way. Once again, you can see, right? People might be sleeping. They are inside. There's no generator that is sounding. That's the shot that is open. This is the kind of life. This is the kind of system that everybody should enjoy. But it is the reverse. Nobody is enjoying this kind of system because that shit old country is not working. So why do you want to keep Nigeria? Why are you saying we should keep Nigeria? Keep Nigeria for what reason? Why do you think we should keep Nigeria? We don't need to keep Nigeria. We don't need. Let me show you again from here. As you can see again, right? Let us break away now, peacefully. Yoruba self-determination. Let everybody have their own area to take care of. Let the Biafra take care of their side. Let the Yoruba take care of their side. Let the Hausa and the Arewa do the same thing. We don't want to be together. Is it by force? We are tired of being together because the system is not working. When your loved one call you from Nigeria and they tell you, oh, they will probably say, till accident, you don't need to start sending money home if the system was working. All you should be asking for, so to be the hospital, ambulance, but it is not so in Nigeria. Have you ever had anybody calling from London to Nigeria saying somebody had an accident and we are praying for that person, by taking him to the church? No. They bring them to the hospital at the accident and emergency. So I'm going to take a walk again. Look at all the vehicles. Look at all the areas. Everything works. If only that shit-o system was working for a very long time, people's life would have been saved. But it's the reverse, right? It's the reverse. Nothing is working, and it will not work until we end it. Sherry, you don't touch anything. Sherry, won't touch you. Sherry, won't touch you. Or for your cuckoo, to buy Nigeria, what it basegbe. Ọlọ́run mọ tó ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nísìn. Sherry, pé àwọn ọlọ́dúró ti bẹ́ẹ̀ nísìn. Sherry, ẹ jẹ́ n gbé kámẹ́rà mi padà sẹ́yìn báyìí. Sherry náà. Sherry, wọ́n ṣe ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn. Right? Can you see? Can you see that they're taking care of that young girl there? Only God knows what is wrong with her. But they don't want her to die. They are probably begging her to come into the hospital so that she can well take care of. And this is what a lot of you do not understand. This is now the main emergency. This is where they send all the vehicle coming out. As you can see there, the vehicle is on standby. They don't need God. The vehicle is there and they're waiting for a call to come through, and they will drive that vehicle in 8 minutes. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. This vehicle must attend to any house within the vicinity of this area. 8 minutes. And that is an emergency entrance there. But one thing is, we are waiting for all these 419 politicians that do not care. Also, there's a standby vehicle for the police in case they need one. Because also we have a lot of people that have mental issues, and sometimes, they could be a little bit violent as well. These are the reason why they have all these things in place. This is what it looks like at the early hours of this morning at the accident and emergency drop-off, where you don't need anybody. Also, they have the COVID testing building as well, where you can be tested as well. This is what it means to have a system that works. It's as simple as that. And you can see there are people inside waiting to be well taken care of. It is the reverse way in Nigeria. People are in the church now praying. They are in the mosque praying, rather than having them go into the hospital to take care of what is wrong with them. But it is a reverse way. It is a reverse way, and that is why we have been in the mess for a very, very long time. As you can see, this, and people are right inside. Right inside, as I can see there, you can see, even though I cannot be able to show you, but you can see that there are people right inside that hospital waiting to be taken care of. How come then we keep calling God every now and then? Have we offended God that much? Have we offended God? But what we've done is, everybody has kept quiet for a very long time, and now everybody is being affected. Now you are sending money home every day. You are sending money home for so many things. But what you don't ask yourself is, why do we need to send money home to Nigeria? If they say Nigeria is rich, this is all they've been telling you in the church and the mosque. Nigeria is rich, is the biggest African country, blah, 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 blah. It's all 419. How come then we have been the one that have been taking care of Nigeria when Nigeria should be taking care of us? But Nigeria cannot take care of itself. How is it going to take care of you? So when you start sending money home, the question we should have been asking is, why do we, and you can see that that's the children emergency unit there as well. Everybody must be taken care of as soon as you get to the hospital. But it is the reverse. That is what it means to have a quality system that works. But it is a reverse thing in Nigeria. It is not going to work, and that is why people have been praying for a very, very long time. Pray is good, but that is only when the system is working. Once again, I will then open the phone line. I want to take 1 or 2 calls so that you can add your voice to this conversation. Those of you that knows the number, +4475 9405079. Let's get your voice as well into this conversation. Let's hear you that is awake. Do you need God before you can access good health care? Must you need God? 60 years of failure, +4475 9405079. That is the number. Let's put the number out for those that would like to join the conversation at these early hours of the morning. where we are broadcasting again as we prove to you that that shithole country is never going to work. That's the number. We pin the number there. We're going to be here for just about maybe another half an hour, and then I will start making my way. So let's get you calling. Let's hear your view, as well as I continue to tell you that God is not to be disturbed, but we have disturbed God too much. God is now angry. God is upset with that shithole country you call Nigeria. Let's break away from Nigeria so that we can save, the next generation, and we don't have to be worried, that people life it become something that we are praying. Okay, I need to connect my other device. Okay, I think I can read some of the comment as well from these as well. But once again, a very good morning to you. Just give me a few minutes so that I can turn on my hotspot. I'll be back in just about a second. 475, yes, you can call in now. The line is open. Yes, I've turned on the hotspot because I wanted to turn on my iPad. This is what happened. This is the system that works. You can see you got the iPad, you got the phone. Once again, the time now. Let me show you the time again so that you know the time here in London is exactly 4:33 a.m. plus 4475. That's the number that is pinned. Let us get your view. Let us hear what you have to tell us. Maybe it's the same thing in America, or maybe not. It's not the same thing. Let us hear what you have to tell us at these early hours of this morning where we are broadcasting from. Once again, Nigeria cannot work. Stop praying to God. Leave God out of this. God has asked Nigerians, to know the right from the wrong. But because we have also left the system, we've tolerated these people for too long. But now we need to say to them, we don't want to be part of Nigeria. Keep Nigeria. Keep Nigeria to yourself. We don't want to be part of Nigeria. It is a shithole country. It is not going to work. It doesn't matter how much we pray. It is not going to work. This is an hospital entrance. It's an emergency entrance where lives is being taken care of, because those that knows the meaning of life understand the value of lives of the people. But it is the opposite in Nigeria. Everybody is waiting for their turn to become the next politician and become the next 419. All your governors, they are 419. All your House of Representatives, they are 419. We need a Yoruba nation that can make life possible for you, where you don't need to travel out of the country before you make it, where your life will become much powerful. Your dreams will become natural. You don't need to pray before you have a good life. You don't need to pray before you get access to good hospital. At 4:33 a.m., can you travel in any part of Nigeria at this hours this morning? No. The question is no, because the system has not been designed so. So how come we are then saying we should keep Nigeria? Keep Nigeria for who? So you are keeping Nigeria for the 419 Fulani people. Is that what you're keeping Nigeria for? Let us get your view. Let me take a few more calls, before we go this morning. Once again, my job is to tell you that Nigeria that you are praying for, it is not designed to work. Stop praying for Nigeria. Leave Nigeria alone. Let us get a Yoruba nation. Get the Biafra nation. Let's get Arewa, the Niger Delta. If Nigeria needs to break into 14 countries, so be it. So that people can have peace of mind. Our life is not mortgaged to the Fulani. They cannot continue to control us for a very long time. Burata is saying that it will take another 20 years before they clear the terrorists in the country. That is 20 years before they capture everybody. So how come then you are saying that we should continue to manage that system? We don't want to manage that system. Let us stop that system now, so that when you go again into a Yoruba nation, then you will understand that you will have a better system that is working. My name is Olayomi Koiki. I am here at these early hours of this morning just to prove to you I have left my house. I don't need to have any access to extra security. I have left my house on my own free will. I don't need to call the politician before I leave the house. Hey, Baba, mo fẹ́ jáde nísìnyí, ṣọ́nà yẹn tó clear. No, you don't need all that. You're wasting your time. And I've told you, I came out of a public transport. I don't even have to have a car if I don't have to. If I want to go on Uber, all I have to do is I will call the Uber. The Uber will come here and pick me up. But in Nigeria, all these things are not working. So why are you saying we should keep Nigeria? Who are you keeping Nigeria for? For what purpose? For what purpose are we keeping Nigeria? For what purpose? Let us end Nigeria. Nigeria has been a disaster. Nigeria for 60 years has been a disaster. And until we put a full stop, when you are driving, at some point you have to brake. Now, let us come down from this, from this country called Nigeria. It has been taking us in the wrong direction for 60 years. Don't say that we need to, it's leadership problem. No, shut up your mouth. It is not leadership problem. It is the agenda of Usman Dafodio to keep everybody together. And if you don't want to be part of them, they will eliminate you. So why are you then saying we should keep Nigeria? Who are you literally trying to keep Nigeria for? For what purpose are you keeping Nigeria for? For whose generation? Our generation has been mortgaged. The previous generation has been mortgaged. People in their 40s, people in their 50s, in their 70s, they cannot go back home. And if they go back home, they are probably knowing that their life is at risk. If you go to Nigeria, your life is at risk. You know that. Every one of you know that. Nigeria, your life is at risk. It doesn't matter when people say, oh, you cannot come back home. The DSS, look, forget about that. When we break Nigeria, there will not be anything called DSS. When we break up Nigeria, there will not be any security. And if you're thinking this is a joke, it will eventually happen. We are already putting the pressure. And they know that. The system knows that we are not going to keep quiet. Lai Mohammed, that old man, that ragged man, knows that we cannot keep quiet. He can tell you your media in Nigeria, the TVC, the journalist angle, and all those individuals. He cannot control KOIKIMEDIA. They know that. And that is why they are doing everything to gag you at home. But they cannot gag me. They cannot gag me, and they cannot tell the British government to gag me, because I am doing what is according to the international law. This is what those of you at home do not understand. Lai Mohammed cannot tell the British government to stop us from asking for self-determination of the Yoruba people. 60 million people can be on their own. Sweden is only 15 million. How come we want to be part of Nigeria that is a shit, nasty country that has not been part of reason why so many lives have died, so many marriages has break up, so many homes have gone into bust because of that shit old country. For 60 years, we all kept quiet. Now, with what we know, with information in our hands, it is peacefully that we break away. If otherwise, it goes the reverse. Once again, this is an entrance of a hospital here in London where you don't need any God before you have access to good quality healthcare. The last one we showed you was the education section. I will be taking you from different sector to sector, transportation, healthcare, welfare, so that those at home lè máa ní àgbọ́yé nǹkan tá à ń sọ. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kò yé yín ni ìtàn ṣàlàyé fún yín ni pé sẹ́ àní Nàìjíríà tẹ̀yìn pariwo lé lórí yẹn wọ́n ti mortgage life fún yín. Nàìjíríà ò lè ṣiṣẹ́, wọ́n ò design fún pé kí Nàìjíríà kò ṣiṣẹ́. Ìdí tí Nàìjíríà ò lè ṣiṣẹ́ máa ṣàlàyé fún ẹ tí kò bá yé ẹ. Sórí ibi tó ń wò lẹ́yìn mi òun ló ń pè ní ilé ìwòsàn hospital. Ìyá tó ń support APC, ìyá olè, ìwọ náà wá kọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ kó di councillor àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Kàkà kí o sọ pé kó kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà kí o lè ní better life, o wá fẹ́ mortgage wa, o fẹ́ mortgage wa nítorí pé ìjẹkújẹ tó ti ń jẹ, ìjẹkújẹ tẹ̀ ń jẹ láti joy. You have been ẹ ti ń jẹ ìjẹkújẹ yẹn, and I think we have a call coming all the way from Libya. Let's take the call quickly. Oh, the call has gone through away. +4475 9405099, and I'll take that number again slowly. +44 75 94 05 0979. That is the number if you also want to have your voice heard as well. This is an hospital. This is what the system should be if only Nigeria was working. But they know it cannot get to that standard. Don't worry. Tinubu cannot do anything for you. Sanwo-Olu is a 419. Dapo Abiodun, they are all 419. They are all Barawo. They cannot give you this kind of life. The only thing they will be giving you is they will give you peanut. They know what is in that system, but they want to mortgage our life with the Fulani people. And we are going to stop that. Enough is enough. Nigeria is a scam. 1914 amalgamation. Have you ever asked what is the 1914 amalgamation? It is the amalgamation of what joined the southern and the southeast protectorate together. Do you know who this saw? It was Lugard. Lugard was working for the British government. He is part of the reason why we are all merged together in this nasty marriage. This marriage that has killed so many lives. This marriage that has turned people to mad people. Do you think I am the one that is mad? You are the one that is mad because I am living a comfortable life here. I have a system that is working for me here. If I get sick, they will bring me from my house. I don't have to come down myself. They will send an ambulance to come and take me. But what you guys don't understand is, you look at our video and you say, but boy, maybe something is wrong in his brain. Nothing is wrong in my brain. I am doing very well here. I have lived here for 22 years and I'm comfortable. But you are not comfortable in that shit hole. Even those of you that call yourself elite, you call yourself big boy, big girl, you are driving big car, but you know that NSAS police will kill you. You have been shouting NSAS. NSAS cannot solve the problem. end Nigeria. Let's come to 1999 Constitution. That fucking Constitution is never going to work. Because do you know what? That Constitution is the reason why we are also where we are today. Do you know those that put those constitutions together? It is the military boys. The military boys that put those constitutions together. They have given more local government to the north than the southeast and the southwest. Do you know how many people is in Lagos State? Over 20 million people are living in Lagos State compared to the 419 they are telling you living in the north. But yet, they are getting more allocation from the money making from Lagos back to the north. Why then do you want us to continue to be part of that shit-o system? Do you know who is controlling every organization and every sector in that country? They are the Fulani Janjaweed. Do you know what they've done? 30 years, a person will say, we have been doing technology. Technology that is only going to help those that does not have assets. And I guess we have a call coming through. Please mute the volume. About mute it, about mute it, please. Hello, caller.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Mute it, pata kalibagboyin dada. Ekaro.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead. Your name, where are you calling from?
This is a very Chuku calling from Ilesha, Osun State.
Ilesha, Osun State. Do you have access to good health care? Share hospital in Shisha, Ilesha. Is it?
Me and my brother.
The hospital know they work for Ilesha?
Hospital, go there. Before they will stand you at the gate, go and get card, go and do this, go and do this. The person you brought will die.
The person will die. Okay.
Let me tell you what is happening.
Go ahead.
A guy was shot. A guy was shot at Ilesha here. They pick him from his house. Before they get to Ilesha hospital, Ilesha, what they call it, teaching hospital here.
Yeah.
Wesley Gid.
Yeah.
Wesley Gid Hospital.
Yeah.
Before they could ask you to go and get card, go and do this, go and do that, the guy give up.
So another life lost for the negligence of not having the system that is working.
My brother, I'm telling you, it's only the one I saw. Millions of people are dying every blessed day. Shabiga, you are talking now that when someone sick, you don't need to wait your time.
Oh, 8 minutes. 8 minutes from the time the call comes into the control center. 8 minutes, the vehicle gets to your house. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. And everything is been timed. 8 minutes. That's what the hospital will allow you.
Here. Even though if you manage yourself to take the sick one to the hospital, they will stand you and ask you to go and get card. Before you get card, come back, the person will give up.
So what about the person who don't get the person who don't get money? That one don't die with that. The person who get money die. So how come for the person who don't get money, he don't die now?
Millions of people are giving up every.
So make I can't ask you, my brother, why people can't say, may we stay together with these people? Why? Why are they asking us to stay together?
They are mad people. Those that are dying for one Nigeria are the people that the Fulani has do sharp, that they have taken their brain away. They have taken their brain out of their head.
And they're probably maybe fried the brain and they've allowed them to eat it. Because I don't understand a country 60 years with a vast amount of resources. Let every region go back to where they want to have their own nation. Let the Biafra stay. Let the Arewa stay. And then we can come in together if we have to. But at the end of the day, 60 years together is a real madness. Go ahead, my brother.
The funny thing here now, the way after instance, what I observe that is going on now is they are going how to pick.
Yeah, that's what. The government is going hard on everybody now. It looks. So let me ask you now. I bet make I ask you. Sorry to talk over you again. Are we in a military regime now? Because I thought they said we are in democracy. Are we in military regime?
That is question we need to come out and ask them. Now, about last week, maybe you had it. If you see how they kill people, slaughter people like cow in North. They cut off their head.
Oh yeah. I heard about that in Borno. Yeah. Do you know I've gone to do a research on that particular Damasak. Damasak is one area now controlled by the Boko Haram. I have gone back as far back as 2015 late yesterday when I was doing a research. I'm going to be doing a proper documentary when I'm sitting down. Damasak is in the, even Nigerian government withdrew. Damasak has been there even before Jonathan left, because some of the research I did, based that Boko Haram now have more, they are more superior. They are the one controlling that whole area, and the Nigerian government and the military have literally left them to control, and then they will bring that fight to the southeast and the southwest. I will allow you to say one or two words before we let the next caller come through. Go ahead again.
Then another thing I want to talk about is after the EndSARS.
Yes.
There is a Hitler in the River State, killing millions of people that nobody, no media here talk about.
Oh, well, the media in Nigeria has been gagged. Lai Mohammed has literally, even some of them wants to talk, because some of them are calling us right from Nigeria. I don't have to mention their names. Some of the radio stations are speaking to us, but they are scared. They are scared of their life. They are scared of their license. They are scared that they can send assassination to them. This is a country where even if you are against this UK government, they will not send an hire killer to come and kill you. It is the reverse way in Nigeria. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead again.
Nigeria is under mess. You know what I mean by mess? As I'm talking to you now, they may mark me, they may track me and come and fetch me out.
You guys might not be able to see it, but I can tell you that on my side there, I can see people going in with their children, and that is the hospital for the children unit, even though I might not be able to show you, but they are working right there now inside the hospital. That particular section says children emergency only. Do we have children emergency only in Elisha?
For where?
Shit, oh country. Shit, oh country. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me not tell you, the old ambulance donated or planted here by Aregbe. They used to use it to do their own private use.
Can you imagine? So Aregbe has used their own private, the ambulance to use for private hospital. Do you know that guy owns almost all there's a petrol station in Nigeria called Petrocam. Aregbe Shola owns them. Petrocam. A lot of people knows it. It's a yellow and black. If you go inside, you would think you are in London the way it's set up. But instead of that to be part of the system for the people, he has stolen all the wealth. I don't even know where they're taking all this money to. I'll give you the last word before we let next caller come through.
I don't know. I don't know what come over people because of money they can do and do.
Okay.
Because of money, they don't mind to donate all their own children.
Yeah.
A person that gives his own children for ritual. What can he do to?
Yeah, well, you said it all. Somebody that can give their life for, their children for the ritual, they'll probably not care about innocent life. Not your last word completely, but, for somebody that is watching now in Nigeria, again, let me move away. This is a hospital. I don't need God. I don't need anybody. I don't need to know the politician. Tell me what you need to advise them. If not, what would happen?
My brother, before I cut off, let me speak over this. Can I call them man of dog? They are no more man of God. That cannot open their mouth to speak common truth, to tell the word, or to tell the people that the sheep, they are following them like animal, that they cannot even reason again anymore, that they are following. They cannot open their mouth and tell them common truth. And tell them common truth. I don't want to mention your name.
No,
one heavy pastor visited Abuja, and when they confirmed who is in that city, he came back and kept his mouth shut.
Oh, yeah, he's not going to talk. They're not going to talk. Yeah, there's nobody in Aso Rock. Aso Rock has become empty. Yeah, they won't talk. Yeah, everybody knows what is happening in Nigeria, but they're keeping quiet.
And the whole country is going on in hellfire every day.
Yeah.
Every day people are dying.
Oh, yes.
If you didn't die by road,
something I said that even mosquito bite go kill you. Anyway, let me let you go. Thank you very much, my brother. Oh yes. Thank you very much. Undo. All right, then. No. All right, all the best. Keep safe. That's one of our Biafra brother there calling all the way from Nigeria. I won't give too much of his location. Also, you can still call as well. We're still here. What am I trying to prove this morning? I am trying to prove to you that do you have quality hospital in Ifo, in Ogun State, in Anambra, in Enugu, in Imo? Look at all those hospitals that they keep saying they are building. There's nothing inside it. It is just patuele. Do you know what they call patuele? empty building. All they do is they will decorate it from outside. They will cut it. They will cut it. You know when they come, they'll cut it like that. Pa, 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 pa. Go back there after 3 weeks. Nothing is literally working. It's all 419. Nigeria is not going to work. Get in touch. Get involved with the Yoruba agitation. Get involved. And let me speak directly to you, especially those diaspora. The diaspora are part of the problem, and I'll tell you why. I keep mentioning the diaspora because a lot of them, they are working there now. A lot of them, they have their children here. But yet, they will tell you Nigeria will work. Let us pray for Nigeria. No, shut up your mouth. There's nothing like that. It's 419. You are living a better life, a system that is working for you and your family. But you have forgotten that there are some people at home that their life has been mortgaged by the Fulani people. You are part of the problem as well. It doesn't matter whether you're in UK, in Canada, in America. It doesn't matter whether you're in France, in Germany, in Italy. It doesn't matter what part of the world you are living. In Japan. Do you know that Finland is the best passport in the country around the world? Next to Sweden, next to UK. So you are more excited with the British passport, but you are waiting for those in Nigeria to ask you for 10 and 20 pounds. You want to set up NGO. It's good to set up NGO, but NGO cannot solve the problem in Nigeria. It doesn't matter whether you create 200 million NGOs. It is not the purpose of that to set up NGO. You don't need to have 200 million NGOs. All that is part of the 419. You keep collecting money from the British government. You keep collecting money from the US. Some people, they know how this game works. Let me tell you people. Let me tell you, listen carefully. There are some people that is their job every year. They apply what they call for grant from the DFID. They apply for grant. Even EU, they apply for all these grants, saying that they are coming to Nigeria to come and do some little, and then they'll probably keep some as well. This is how it works. This is how it works. So while you are thinking that they are coming home to help you, which is good, Nigeria can help itself if Nigeria was good. We don't need millions and millions of NGOs coming into the country and support. Those should be like voluntary will. But the people that are coming, let me tell you something, people. Make una hear me very, very well. Some of them have already submitted their application now in advance. And I guess we have a call coming all the way from New York. The line is still open. Let us get your view on this conversation. Hello, good morning. About mute the background. About mute the background. Hello, caller. Okay. All right, good. Put the voice up a little bit. Put the voice up. We can't hear you. I know probably maybe you're just walking home and you're tired. I understand. It's late in the evening on the other side of the globe. But let us go ahead now. Welcome onto the program.
Can you hear me now, bro?
Yeah, I hope my people can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, good evening. This Lawrence calling from Georgia, United States. Yeah. Okay, so I've been listening to what you're doing, bro. So I'm saying kudos to your work. You're doing a really great job. It takes a lot of courage to, come out to let our people know what is going on in the Western world. Unlike being selfish, just like you're trying to let our people know that they need to know that it's not God that will come down from heaven and show them from their sicknesses or when they need their medical attention. These things are what human beings can do. But on our own side, everything is always on God. And because the politicians have been using this kind of thing to brainwash the people, and our people also in the Western world, who knows better to continue to tell our people, yes, continue to believe in God. But see now how you are bold to speak it up and enlighten our people to know that the reality is about having the system to work.
Yes.
And how do you have the system to work? It's when you have the people with the same values. You understand?
Yeah.
Then when you have people with the same values, when you have thinking the same line of system, you can be able to work it out.
Okay.
Just like the people that created Nigeria, there are 60-something million, the British people.
Yeah.
And these people are civilized.
Yeah.
You know, the British citizen, even if the one that doesn't go to the school or not, the system already let them know that, let's say, for example, if they want to go inside their vehicle, they know that they will now go inside the vehicle and put their seatbelt without nobody telling them that you have to put your seatbelt.
Oh yes,
Because, you know,
yeah.
it's
That's
for
it.
your own
That's a good.
safety.
That's a good
You
point.
understand?
A system is there to know that you have to put on your seatbelt. You don't have to be told. Yeah.
So, but on the other side, somebody will be forcing you to do all that, and they will be taking bribe. The one that's supposed to, ensure that you have to know this thing is for your own safety. Will now be taking money just to let you know that this is for your own safety.
Let me ask you. Sorry to come in there. Let me ask you this. People at home. Why is it difficult for them to understand some of these basic things? Why is it that we have to prove so many things to them before they know that, yes, we understand that, their life has been mortgaged, but why do we have to go through so much to explain all this to them?
Yeah, it is because of lack of orientation and also ignorance. Because they are now, because the system have conditioned them to believe that, that these politicians, they have like 4 heads. You have to go through them before you can do anything.
Okay.
You see, they will be also be seeing that these politicians, their counterpart in the Western world, they don't even have 2 vehicles. But over there, look at ordinary governor, we have like
more than. I remember I went to cover an event some few years back in Ogun State, the former state of that 419 man Amosun, the now senator. It came with over almost 40 vehicles. 40 vehicles, convoy. And I'm asking myself, so does he need all these vehicles to attend one event?
Right. But he doesn't. The governor you are talking of is not even up to a mayor here in Savannah.
That's it. Yeah.
The governor in Ogun State is not up to a mayor here in Savannah, but the mayor can walk inside the restaurant with 1 vehicle, and after it, nobody even care that he is a mayor that come inside. You understand?
Yeah.
He will just live on his own. It is just like you're saying. So all these things is what our people should come out boldly and let our people on the other side to know the truth. You understand?
Yeah.
You don't, as a governor, you don't need 40 vehicles to be following you around. You only need 1 vehicle to drive yourself. You don't even need security to be following you around. Once you make security for everyone.
For everyone, yeah. So it also automatically protects you as well. Yeah. Yeah.
Our own mayor here does not move with security, even though he controls the police in Savannah, but he doesn't move with them. He goes on his own. You understand? So that is how it's supposed to be. Okay. But now, the people that created Nigeria, there are about 60-something million. These people are civilized. They did not back themselves, even though they have almost the same value system, like French people, like Germans, but different languages. They can be together as a civilized people, but they didn't want to do that. Now they go to the dark world, where they call the third world country, or Nigeria is not even third world country, but 5th world country. And these people does not know their left and right. Some part doesn't believe in education. They say it even with their religion that education is abomination.
Oh yes, and these are the people that people want us to stay with and live together with.
You see the other side that also believe they can also study, and also you tell them to be together. That is good for them. But the people that do this thing, they're doing it for their own gain. For their own gains.
All right.
They continue to deceive you and
all right.
To be together, but in their own.
All right. Okay.
Scottish man will tell you, I'm a Scottish.
They're proud. Yeah, they're proud to be Scottish all the time. And they also want to come out of the UK anyway.
And they have their own system.
Yeah.
They have their own flag. Nobody is imposing English laws on them.
No. Yeah. Do you? Sorry to cut in there again. Do you know that even when you give birth in Scotland, it's a different system when you give birth here in England? So when you give birth in Scotland as a Scottish, it's completely different as someone that is giving birth here in this part of here in England. So which is completely different, and people don't understand that. So when we say we want the Biafra to stay on their own, the Yoruba to stay on the Arewa, it's because we want to make sure that we can count for everybody, not a system that is big enough that cannot count for you.
Right, and that's come back to what I'm saying to you, because these people are civilized. Okay, they are the ones that actually supposed to be together in one uniform, just like they are forcing us to be. You understand? So because they cannot easily understand. And like, let me give you like example for you to know how civilized they are.
Yeah.
If you gather like a crowd of people now, let's say 100 people from Britain or even United States.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You now tell them social distance 6 feet apart because of COVID.
Yeah.
You don't need to use can or chasing them out. They will know what to do. Once they see the symbol, once they see, they will just follow it up.
Okay.
You understand?
All right.
In our own case, you just watch what happened in those states. You see how people were together at each other because they want to make votes. And the politicians now forget that you have a COVID-19 or COVID virus issues. Nobody is doing social distance anymore.
All right, my brother.
In Africa, it's supposed to be for people to live according to their values.
Okay.
Then if they want to now come together, they can now willingly come together. That is when development will come in. You understand? Development cannot come in the way Nigeria is structured.
Okay.
You understand?
All right. Thank you.
Look at, just go to like, now you go to Biafra land.
Yeah.
I can see even during that, is it Nigerian or remember, Independence Day or whatever, that they're shot.
Yeah.
Some people are showing videos like in Owerri.
Yeah, I remember that guy walking in the mud with a Nigerian flag. You see, yeah. Oh yeah, for decades. Yeah, they don't care. They don't care about the people. They don't care about the people.
This is engineering.
Yeah. And you wonder what they're engineering when the state cannot even, before I let you go, because I need to let you go, the student, if Nigeria was working, all the university should be using the template of what they are learning to become practical in the state, but it's not happening. Do you know that I got to know that when I interview a guy, even the guy I think is from the northern part, is like one of the first engineer, PhD or whatever that works in the rail sector here in UK, is in Hull. He says that the university assignment in UK is what they use to solve problem in the main reality. And I knew that on the first note. So, and this is what should be happening. Anyway, I'm going to let you go so that I can also get somebody else in again. Thank you very much, my brother, for that contribution all the way from New York. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It is very cold here. Let me show you. This is what those of you at home don't know what we go through. I've been here now for how many minutes now, and I don't have a gloves. You can see my hand has become frozen. Chetiri, the blood is not literally going in again because I was holding this while the other phone was in my hand as well, and the weather keeps going inside. This is why those here are tired, but they can't come back home because there's no home to come back to. So I'm going to wind down now so that I can start making my way back. But before I wind down, I will show you something. I'm going to call my Uber that will probably pick me up from here. I might come up on the broadcast for just a few minutes. Now again, look at the time now. The time is exactly 5:05 in the morning here in London, where I've been reporting. Don't go anywhere yet. Let me just call the Uber, and you will see when the Uber gets here that I say the world has moved on. But that shit-o is not going to work. Thank you very much for those of you that have joined us again. I'll be on again later on, at about 12 p.m. later on, when we go back into Nigeria at the verge of breakup. This is just for me. Look, I move with my spirit. It doesn't matter any time of the day. I've told you that. I can come out any time of the day to prove to those of you at home and those that here in UK, the 419 that are here in UK that keep saying we should keep Nigeria. Keep Nigeria for what? When you know that the system is not working, why are we praying that we should keep Nigeria? So you can start sending £1 I give you 640 naira. Abibeko, in elections, keep one Nigeria. Or you are probably waiting for your uncle, your nephew, your politician friend to steal money so that you can buy property for them here in UK. We will end that on your behalf. whether you like it or not. You are enjoying a better welfare system here in the United Kingdom, but you don't want our people in the Yoruba land and even the rest of the other land as well to have the same access to good health care. We must hand it on your behalf. Just don't go anywhere. Let me book the Uber, and then I'm going to come back onto the timeline. Get that sorted out, and then I'll be back again in just about a few minutes again. The Uber is going to get here anytime minute now. I've already made the booking. So as I bring this broadcast to an end this morning, let me prove again that in Tansala, a Yoruba nation, a Biafra nation, an Arewa nation, Niger Delta, it doesn't matter how much Nigeria break into. Nigeria must go so that we can have a better system for so many people as well. The same system that we are enjoying here is what we want you to enjoy as well. But if you continue to support your politician, if you continue to become a puppet to this politician that do not value your life, you will not have good healthcare system. You will not have a better life. I understand. Pray that you get a visa to run out of Nigeria. It doesn't matter. At some point, after so many years, Fulani will have invaded our land and we will not have access to that land again. I pray that you have access to US visa. I pray you have access to UK visa. It doesn't matter what part of the world you want to travel to. But what you don't understand is, another 20 years that Buratai says that terrorism will continue to flourish in Nigeria, that means that your life will be mortgaged by the Fulani. They would have controlled every part of our land from the southwest to the southeast. You would then have to obey their rules and regulations. You might not have been able to go back to that same land again, because that means Nigeria will not allow you to make it back. Once again, thank you very much to those of you that have joined. I will not be able to mention all the names. I know there's so many people that have joined the trade. Share the broadcast. Let them understand again that we will continue to prove to the same 419 politician that have made life unbearable for our people that enough is enough, and it is time that we end Nigeria peacefully. Whether Nigeria likes it or not, and I think that is my Uber that is coming. I can see it there, and that shows that it's a system that is working. It's a system that is working. That's it there. So that's the system. So again, I prove it to you. Yes. 1 minute. So you can see that's my Uber that have arrived. 1 minute. Be patient. So when we say that a system that works, it is only those that understand and know that Nigeria cannot work. It is not designed to work. Nigeria is a 419. So we tell you, let us end that shithole country so that life can become meaningful. And this, how are you?
Good. You going now?
Yeah, let's go. Now you can see, do we have a light here, driver? The light?
Yeah.
Can you switch on the light, please? Which one? The one? This one?
Yeah.
Press.
Another side.
Oh, no. Oh, yes. Now, thank you. Let's go. So now you can see this is a system that works. This is how life is meant to be. But it is not the same in that country called shithole Nigeria. This is what they don't want you to enjoy. You don't have to be rich. Look, we don't have to have so much money. All you need is a better life for yourself and your loved ones. But when you continue to support that system, that means you are literally saying that Nigeria is good for you. It's not good for you. Nigeria is not going to work. Let us end Nigeria. There's nothing to be happy about Nigeria. Look at it now. This is how system is meant to be. This is what people enjoy in New York. This is what people enjoy in Denmark, in Israel. This is what people enjoy in Saudi Arabia. This is what people enjoy across the world. You don't have to be literally rich to enjoy this kind of life. Why do you want to call Uber in Nigeria, and then that means that your life is still not safe in that Uber? Because the driver knows that you probably may be coming from abroad and they probably want to take it. You know all these things. And this is what you all don't understand. So when we say system that works, this is part of what I'm discussing this morning. I have proved to you, I have come on the public transport. I am going back again with the public transport. And this is what I expect to happen in a Yoruba nation. This is what I expect to happen in a Biafra nation. This is what can happen because we have that system that can work. But because we have all neglected the same thing for very, very long time, it is now affecting you. It is affecting me. Look, I can live here for the next 40 years. I will enjoy. I will be, as long as I cut my coat according to my size. But can you live peacefully in Nigeria for 40 years? I am asking you. Look at my hands, it's still freeze. You can see it, right? I'm just getting a little bit warm inside this vehicle, you know. But since I've been outside, very, very bitterly cold. This is what our people are going through. It's not free. They are working tirelessly in every part of the world to keep you afloat. And yet, you want to come back home, come back home. Nigeria. Sherry, look at my hand. And we have so many people outside working late night. Maybe those that are working inside in a building, we probably get a bit of warmth. But we have millions of people as well that are Nigerians that are working outside, doing whatever job they can do. It doesn't matter. And these are the money that they are sending back home to you. And you get that same money. They tell you, build something for them. You will steal the money. Because the country is 419. Everybody is trying to scam somebody. Everybody wants to scam somebody. So when we say to you, Nigeria is not working, if somebody scam you in Nigeria now, how do you get the money back? You can't get the money back because the system is not working. But people don't understand that for all this to become reality, we must break away from Nigeria. And if you don't break away from Nigeria, Nigeria will break you away. Nigeria will kill you. I have told you so many times, they will kill you because of a mobile phone in Nigeria. They will kill you for you looking like a London boy. They will kill you. Especially those of you now, I have given that notice at the broadcast we did yesterday. When you're traveling to Nigeria, and those of you in Nigeria, be very, very mindful when you're traveling outside Lagos or when you're coming into Lagos, so that you do not get carried away. The Fulani are all over the place. The Fulani, the kidnappers, this is the time of the year that they want to kidnap, especially the diaspora. When you are going home, stop making it known to people that you are coming home. Keep that to yourself. Nigeria is no longer safe. Keep that to yourself and your family alone. Don't even make any noise on social media when you're in Nigeria, because some people are ready to kidnap you. Nigeria is no longer safe. From the Fulani to the people that are also trying to make money. This is not the time of the year for you to start shouting, I am coming back home. We are only giving you advice. It's up to you to take it. My name is Olayomi Koiki, and I'm going to end the broadcast here so that I can then say, I'll be back again at 12 p.m. And I say, thank you very much to those of you that have joined us. Have a very good morning. Thank you to my mom. I can see that my mom is still on the trade, and the rest of you as well. Bye from wherever you're watching, and make sure you share it. Let them see foolish politicians that are keeping our people to suffer for a very long time. We must end Nigeria. Oh, yeah, bye.